don't get an answer, we shall again move to the next offices, which we know very well. I'm happy our DPC went through our system. He was a district councillor. I know well. So he knows clearly why colleagues are talking like that. Because you were once elected district councillor. Let's take all these things in good faith so that collectively we correct errors in this district. We will want to really be in a record that Terego brings all sorts of tribes and work here harmoniously. But creating a division, we don't want so and so, we don't want so and so, we condemn it. I say all this for God and my country.
We now call upon a motion to constitute ourselves back into council so that we conclude the council business. Honorable Vonio Kester.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Doctors of the House. Mr. Chairman, having thoroughly discussed the state of affairs address given by Illustrated Chairman, and coming up with appropriate recommendations, I now move that the committee reconstitutes to formal council to receive and approve these recommendations as a working document for the council. And therefore move that these recommendations be received and approved as the council resolutions for this council. I beg to move, Mr. Chair.
Madam Chair, with due respect, may I second the motion moved with the terms and conditions as stated by the mover. Thank you.
Honorable Vone, I didn't pick well the terms and the conditions in your motion.
Mr. Chairman, I want to move that this committee reconstitutes to formal council to receive these recommendations and approve them as a working document for this council. I beg to move.
Secondment, Honorable Garuba Posley.
It is well seconded, Chair.
Let us declare to council to read through the recommendations, and thereafter shall I have a motion formally moved to confirm the recommendations as council resolutions.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The following are the recommendations arising from the committee of the whole council. Number one, the Deputy RDC and Assistant RDC of Terego District be transferred for their actions and inactions during the demonstration. Number two, the civil servants who participated in the demonstration should be investigated and disciplined accordingly. Number three, the audio on the behavior of the RDC that is circulating in the media should be investigated immediately. Number four, formal complaint be lodged to media houses whose reporters engaged in unprofessional practice during the illegal protest against the RDC of the district. Number five, a select team of stakeholders of Uganda over the illegal demonstration against the RDC of Terego district. Number 6, there is need to convene a stakeholders meeting to discuss service delivery hindrances of Terego district or in Terego district. Number 7, the Honorable Minister of State for Urban Development and the Member of Parliament for Terego East, Honorable Obiga Kanya, to apologize to the people of Terego for causing. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much. Glad to council. Members, these were the recommendations captured from our committee of supply. Those in favor should say aye, and those not in favor say nay.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Obima.
There is one I would not see clearly. The members of council who took active part and participated in the demonstration be handled with some punitive actions by the council.
Members, if that was the position, I will just say that let the clerk include it. And if there were other recommendations that were being discussed and not properly captured, like the way Opima identified one, I think we
people who facilitated these illegal demonstrations should be investigated. Who participated and facilitated, both categories should be investigated.
that one, clerk, you capture. Members, if that is all, the interest of time, I now request a formal motion from an honorable member of this council to confirm our recommendations into council resolution. Honorable Nzema Siraj.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. I got elected the mandate to formally confirm all our recommendations and turn them to council resolutions. I beg to move.
Scotland. Honorable Tali Rose. No, the motion was moved by the representatives of persons with different abilities. I think the secondment must also follow that line.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I'm seconding this motion being moved by my colleague, Councillor Beck. Second.
Thank you very much. Clerk to Council can take us to our next item on our order paper.
Honorable Speaker, the next item on the order paper is adjournment, East African Anthem and National Anthem.
Thank you very much. Clerk to Council for taking us through that order. I will still, on behalf of stakeholders, request that COW has a word. Because in the whole instance, it is actually the technical wing that is facing the greatest percentage of the trauma. Chairman, you also have a stakeholders comment.
Speaker, I just said it is in order that the council speaks on behalf of technical staff, because at least for us, when we are confronted, we speak. For them, they are handicapped, they cannot speak. So at least for them here, there will be an opportunity for them to speak.
Okay. Cow, you're most welcome.
Thank Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker and this August House. I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity accorded to me to at least say something to this council. As the head of civil service in this district, I want to assure this house that my command is going to be robust for my force. Our duty is to implement government policies without fear of error. We can only have problems with you when we fail to implement the policies approved by you and policies approved by government of the Republic of Uganda. We are committed to implementation of government policies, including PDM and all other programs of government that are implemented by the local governments. As the head of the service in the district, I will be committed to at least ensuring that we recruit the most committed manpower to help in the delivery of services in the district, because we have recruitment gaps, service gaps arising from low staffing levels. I'm happy to announce that this gap will be closed in the coming financial year. We already negotiated with the Ministry of Public Service and has already granted us wage yesterday, wage 1.450 billion that we are going to commit to recruitment of PhD cadre in health, education, and the general traditional staff in the district. We are now finalizing our budget and incorporating this wage question in the district. Our prayer is that when you are in your political struggles, politics is about who manages at the top, and this is where the problem is. Struggle for dominance, we should not be brought in as civil servants, because the way we come to service is different from the way politicians come to service. For us, we are appointed, and loyalty is one of the principles as civil servants that we observe. Loyalty in government. Loyalty means loyalty to the policies and programs of government, but not being loyal to an individual. When you are loyal to policies and programs of government, it means you respect everybody. I have not come here to create divisions in council. I am meant to work with anybody, and all staff under me should work with everybody. We are talking about stakeholders in this council. As we work for government, we should have stakeholders' view. Listen to all stakeholders and balance the interests of stakeholders on case-by-case basis. You have to see the probabilities where you have to balance the stakeholders' interests, because a stakeholder is that person who has that interest in the organization and can be affected by other people, or his interest can affect others. Speaker, I don't want to expand my communication, but I'm grateful that the council has pronounced its position as the supreme authority in this district, and I pray that peace really prevails in this district for us to serve this district well, both political leadership and the technocrats. If there is a problem, parties have structures. If there is a problem in NRM, they have party leadership within the district. They have party leadership at the grassroots level. They have party leadership at the regional level. They even party leadership at the national level. The president is the chairman of the party. We also have a secretary general for NRM. So what is it that you are struggling for as people of the same family that you cannot solve? I've always told my civil servant that if you see you are trying to address a conflict between two civil servants, they look at their faces. during the time you are trying to mediate, and their point cannot come clearly. You must suspect conflict of interest, because they fear to talk about it, because that thing have a moral dimension, and it brings what we call dilemma. It brings ethical question. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Carl. I want to thank everybody for giving his or her time to attend to this emergency council. Especially, I appreciate the technical staff for at least spending all this time with us in this special council meeting. And I thank the gallery for identifying the importance of this emergency council meeting. The recommendations in this council will be implemented. One of the recommendations was to form a team. I think this I will do after this meeting immediately, and I request that the clerk to council exploit for us the resolutions as much as possible. Media reporting, I have all the powers to have council meeting without the media. It is not obvious that they attend every other council meeting. But this calls upon behavior change objective in some of you who think video the coverage is all about from where I'm getting my money. A number of you got involved in this, and on that basis, we are going to, every other council we are going to write to call for the persons of our interests who want them to capture our council business. There are councillors who were being demobilized to attend this council meeting without even any proper explanation as to why he or she is not in the council. I give them 1 week to write a formal report on why they have failed to turn up for this council meeting. And then there are those who participated in the legal demonstration. Others said it was not illegal, it was a peaceful demonstration. Meaning they also failed to distinguish between a peaceful demonstration and an illegal demonstration. DPC, I don't know what the Penal Code Act states. It is between you and them to explain the difference between peaceful demonstration and illegal demonstration. But I will pray for them in a period of 1 week time when we shall be coming to lay our budget. I will have a decision over them. The technical staff who participated, I don't know them, you know them better, but at least for me, I know the councillors. I earlier suspended Honorable Aliko Hillary for 2 committee sittings and 2 council sittings. And therefore take this honor to revocate his suspension. I think from now onwards can resume council businesses. I request that clerk to council, you write for him revocation of his suspension immediately and call him for his letter. Though the matter is in court, write for his revocation. And it's
habari njema.